Alrighty, guys, good morning. It is Friday, December 20th. A couple of sprays of Fairy Godmother. Make your wishes come true. If you guys would like to know more about Miracle Ink and her herbal tinctures and essences, the link is in the description box below. I apologize about how I sound today. If you guys have been watching, you know I've had trouble with the tooth that got pulled out. Well, today I was brushing my teeth and it went patok and went flying. So it's gone, and just in time for my dentist appointment tomorrow. So obviously we don't have to schedule to pull it out. It already came out, so we can proceed. But in the meantime, I've got this mean lisp. And I was kind of laughing before when the tooth was in my way, and I kind of sounded like Elmer Fudd. Well, I still sound like Elmer Fudd today. Okay, so today, let's get going. The numbers are 20 and 17. 20 is about... well, let's start with 2. 2 is about decisions, goals. It's planning, it's partnership, it's harmony, and it's also about balance and union. Okay, 17 is the card of the Aquarius in the Tarot deck. It's the card of hopes, wishes, dreams, and social groups. So it's kind of like you're starting to resonate with a particular clique, I want to say. A clique or a group. It breaks down to 2 and 8. So there's a real partnership with something new that you might have been kicking around in your head. Okay. in your head, zombie. So it's kind of like something that has been in the back of your mind. It's been eating away at your brain. Okay. That's why they're telling me that song. I don't have any additional numbers, but the energies, there's a lot of energies that are still prevalent. So if you're interested in knowing what's going on, you can watch some of my past videos. I'm also on YouTube under the same name, Universal Gray Shadow, gray with the E. And let's see, what else was I going to tell you guys? Oh, okay, so we are still in the moon in Libra. Harmony, diplomacy. Libra is also about creativity and creative writing. Possibly, you know, with the Sagittarius sun, you guys could be reading a lot more, reading and writing, or reading to be able to write. Okay, so that sounds like research. And we are coming upon the Scorpio moon. Actually, let's see. Today is Friday. We started with the moon in Libra at 14 degrees. So it's kind of like declaring, oh, it could be social media. So you could be announcing something on social media or declaring something, that a partnership, or that you're going to start doing something, or that a promise, agreement, a contract, or dependent. Justice. So this could be a tell-all writing, or you're reading things that tell all. So that talks about, you know, exposés, investigative, or you're doing the research, investigation. Don't know. But anyways, the moon is only sextile Mercury today. So that's, you know, common sense, shrewdness, very entertaining, and a witty talker. Okay, so you could be really communicative today, even especially on social media. Okay, so with the moon moving into Scorpio as of tomorrow, excuse me. And tomorrow is also the winter solstice. Kind of want to do a read down, not necessarily just for Friday, because there really isn't too much going on today. But like I said, there's other energies exist. So let's see. Scorpio, strong inner core of self-reliance, a magnetic flair for influence. Imaginative, determined. Scorpio willpower is legendary. They are guilty of being magnetic, observant, idealistic. They also have clarity and good judgment, okay? Especially when it comes to going deep down, deep inside. Scorpio gets deep, okay? So you may be delving into something. It's also the sign of research. Okay, death and regeneration. Very, very passionate. They work to benefit humanity, and what you do is got to be something that's important to self-expression, or, you know, things go awry. Anyways, Scorpios have executive ability, and they're good at hiding feelings. Okay, the thing is with Scorpios, you must learn to let go emotionally and feel the pain. Okay, it will expand your phenomenal ability to love in the end. Okay, so Scorpio moon is about your true potential for self-mastery and wisdom. The thing is, negative side, there could be some family concerns or secret sorrows, family problems, family dramas, or issues surrounding health. And Scorpio is, you know, in the tarot deck, it is number 13, the card of death. Okay, death does not necessarily symbolize death. It is one of the meanings, but it's mostly about taking anything negative or toxic and turning it into something positive. Okay, transmuting energies. You are shapeshifter. And the thing is, Scorpios don't really trust. They use their observations. They have like this spidey system. So you could be on the track of something big at this moment. Okay, let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna pause you because I wasn't planning on doing Saturday also, but since I am, I gotta write down the numbers. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so, and I noticed I had paused it at 6:11, which would be service goals, everyday goals, or, you know, towards having your everyday portal. So a lot of you guys, I'm a Scorpio sun, so I follow a lot of astrology, a lot of numerology, and a lot of other tarot readers. And the word is, this was going to be a big year for Scorpio. But tomorrow, literally tomorrow, the next year, 2020, is going to be a huge one for the Scorpios. And I've heard from 2 different people, including my psychics, that the Scorpios will be discovering their life's purpose, their life's mission, at the end of this month, December. I literally just found it literally a couple of hours ago. Yes, I found my life purpose. Okay, so looking at the numbers, I can see this happening. I almost want to say I should have known, and I should have known, you know, but we can't control our psychic powers. We're practicing them right now. We're learning how to use them, how to understand them. Okay, then the controlling comes later. Because the more you practice, the better it gets, right? Practice makes perfect, I just have to say. Okay, so numbers for tomorrow. With the moon in Scorpio and the winter solstice, we have 21 and 18. So it's kind of like everything kind of comes together. Okay, you get your power back. Your power comes together as you surrender to healing. Because we have 3 threes tomorrow. As a matter of fact, okay, let me go through it. Numbers of the day, 21 and 18. So 3 and 9. There is a creation going on here. You are creating something. Ooh, and this is right in line with the new moon in Capricorn. So it's kind of like, I want to say, a new segment of work. Okay, everything that you've been learning and everything that you've been doing and practicing, you're finally going to discover how to incorporate that, because you may have had a bunch of stuff on the side that you just didn't know what to do with, and you just kind of either you wrote it down or you kept track of it somehow or kept some kind of log, or now here's, for me, it is the full moon in Gemini finally taking place for me, the information. Knowing where to go with that information, because Gemini is traveling, right? It's also communication. Okay, so for me, I've just figured it out. What are words for when no one listens anymore? Words for when no one listens. What are words for when no one listens? It's no use talking at all. So write it down. Okay, so 21, 12, and 12, which would be the month, and the universal year. We have 3 threes. That's Akashic Records, okay? Then the 18 talks about empowering yourself through unconditional love, or ending things, making yourself joyful, authentically, and it's coming together. So this is a healing joy, knowing where you're supposed to be going. And it couldn't come at a better time, guys, okay? Today, like I said, the sun is in Capricorn, and it's winter solstice. So, you know, Scorpio moon, Capricorn new moon, moving into the Capricorn sun, and just leaving remnants and fragments of the Sagittarius energy. Somebody's teaching, somebody's learning. It's very, very clear you're mastering your new enterprise. Yep, put it all together and wrap it up with a bow tie. Merry Christmas to you. Now you know why you're here. Okay, so additional transits. 0 with the sun moving into Capricorn, a new energy. Very enterprising. Not sure how this is going to turn up in your chart, but let's go into the... Uh-oh. This thing is doing freaky things again. Let's see. Okay, before I even get to that, let's go over the Scorpio moon, because that energy is bleeding into today, or we're bleeding into that energy even though the sun is still in Libra. Okay, and I'll do my best to incorporate the Libra energy. Okay, so Scorpio energy, the shadow side, obstinate, secretive, jealousy, resentful, domineering, so that's power and control. The tendency to cut off feelings in order to kill the pain instead of continuing to suffer. Okay, so that's not dealing with the healing. There's also the dread of rejection, family sorrows. You can suffer the early loss of a mother or a wife or a nurturing female figure. There's also the need for escape, the fear of being controlled, and holding grudges. This is the secret enemy. Vindictiveness, controlling, also cheating, sexual deviance, lusty, obsession, stalking, research. I want to say possessed and possessiveness. Possessive, rejection, treacherous, spiteful, self-indulgent, temperamental, narcissistic, lack of willpower. And of course, you know, physical features affects male sex organs and your elimination system. Okay, so I want to say with that, I've been seeing all these things come up in the last couple of days, so you may have seen them earlier. Than it just depends where the houses start and people's natal charts. And suffering succotashes, this is killing me. Okay, you could be saying that a lot today, like, oh my god, you're killing me. Okay, so additional channelings with the moon. Death, corporate power, wills, taxes, estate, corporation, power, eagles, eagle eyes, assassin, sharpshooter, targeting, on the mark, a sharp dresser, executive orders, the underworld, the vixen, Lilith, hanging, electrocution, murder, beheading, dark pleasures, hidden secrets, demons, the destroyer of narcissists and all things toxic, vampires, succubages, having the life sucked out of you, leeches, demonic possession, seeing ghosts, spirits, apparitions, all things from beyond, the unknown, mystery, dark, cold, toxic, and poison, execution, violence, ancestors, voices from the past, the underbelly of the beast, magnetic, sexuality, crisis and intensity, puzzles, hellraiser, raising hell, dark secrets, emergencies, horror, the horror story, all things light, burning for you through the fire, scared shitless, plague, savagery, violence and brutality, lord of the flies, viruses, disease, plague, famine, all forms of cleansing and detox. Okay, for the negative, for the people with hard angles or in their natal charts or making hard angles to the transits of today, you can expect something from the negative side. Okay, if you're not ascending, if you're not consciously aware, 10 to 1 that these things will turn up in your life or with you or someone around you, possibly in your immediate vicinity. Okay, in fact, things can be out of control and you could be completely let down. On the other hand, if you tapped into that willpower and you're willing to learn, okay, because the sun in Capricorn is very discerning energy. It's also disciplined because it's ruled by Saturn. Commitments, limitations, restrictions. If You are aware somebody may be imposing that on you, or you may be disciplining yourself, limiting yourself to something, or committing yourself to something. And that is what the numbers of yesterday is all about also. Okay, so let me move on. Something is definitely coming to an end. We are purging. There is a release here. And because there's just too much. There could be what is this? The moon. The moon is transiting the nodes. So basically, someone's entering the life to help, to care for you because someone else has left or is leaving. So this is female help, okay, or a female, a feminine energy help, because it can be a man with female energy, somebody, you know, a nurturer, okay, and yeah, someone's leaving, a relationship comes to an end, and you could be drowning, you know, drowning in your emotions, drowning in tears, drowning financially, drowning in obligations, or it could be physically, somebody has drowned. Okay, so there's a separation and a coming together taking place because something has to close out in order for something new to begin. Okay, and we are in the Scorpio, the moon is perfect for pushing something out or mastering something as we move into this new energy sun cycle. Okay, so sun enters Capricorn. Oh, a strong sense of self and the drive to succeed, especially in enterprise. You're very enterprising. Okay, the chances are you're going to achieve success. But a lot of you guys, it's going to be like in the middle of your life. So it feels like the 40s or the 50s possibly. Okay, even towards the end of your 30s. But there could be issues if you let work take precedence over family and partnerships and relationships, okay? But you have leadership ability and the power to influence others at this time with your clarity, okay? The shadow side to the sun in Capricorn is sometimes there's, you know, the tendency to be arrogant, dictatorial, you know, the father figure, the disciplinarian energy. Watch that. Okay, so also tomorrow too, we move into a T-square, exiting through Venus in Aquarius. Venus in Aquarius at 1 degree, Moon in Scorpio at 2 degrees, and Uranus in Taurus at 2 degrees. So, being very clear. Oh, detachment. Okay, so it's about social attachment, beginning new social attachments. So it's kind of like, you're wondering if this is what you're supposed to do. Okay, it is not the norm. It's definitely different. It's definitely unique. Can you get comfortable with this unique service that you're going to be offering? Okay, because obviously it's really, really pleasurable. And you've manifested this. Okay, so some of you guys, somebody might rebel against your choice. I was going to say, if you're the Scorpio, 11, 12, 10, yeah. For the Scorpio, this is in terms of work. So you may have a lot of things, a lot of groups that you're honed in on, but with the research that you're doing, you're investigating what works best and what suits you the best. With Uranus and Taurus, it's inner discomfort about things that other people are comfortable with. Okay, so there's no more complacency. You're up and you've decided, you've honed in on the detail, and it's become very clear and very obvious to you what you're supposed to do. So okay, they keep bringing my eyes back to one of the definitions. Choice of lovers and partners may bring unhappiness. Too much unconventionality in relationships. And that would be the Venus squaring the Uranus and Taurus. Okay, so somebody may be grumbling about your work, or grumbling about what you do, or some kind of aspects about your hopes and dreams. Well, too fucking bad. You found it and you're rolling with it. Okay, so the second transit, or the third transit, besides Moon in Scorpio, Sun in Capricorn, we have Venus in Aquarius, sextiling Chiron and Aries, okay? So it's working in alignment with, okay? Helpful for feeling more at ease with your baggage and wounds, and getting help from other people through your relationships. Okay, so there's one that's getting help, and then there's one that's, I don't know if I can help you, you're kind of weird. Okay, also Venus in Aquarius, unusual pleasures. Uranus and Taurus, the things that you're not comfortable with. Scorpio, judgment and clarity. So this kind of feels like a lot of information in a bunch of areas that you're going to have to integrate. For others, the Venus in Aquarius, they may be like, you may be disappointed because somebody just, you might be moody. I don't know. It kind of feels suspicious, judgmental, not sure if you're able to trust because somebody's a little too free. I'm not sure how that's going to turn out, guys, but that ties in with the numbers. Okay, so back to the numbers. 0 point energy, that would be the Sun in Capricorn. So the new enterprise coming in, some healing in which you will be empowered because it all comes together. Creating joy and unconditional love for yourself when you express yourself authentically. Okay, something new. You're moving forward because we have 1 and 1. We're having some fun in the bedroom. So for some of you guys, you might be having some sex. You know, I see a couple 2s in here and a couple of 3s. That can, you know, and the new energy, earthy pleasures, you might be indulging. 1 is new beginnings, it's expression, it's also identity and about the self. Knowing who you are, moving forward with that, knowing what you want to do and your main purpose in life, beginning in that direction and being at peace with it. Okay, this is what it takes to be balanced. All right, without further ado, I will shut the hell up and get to it. We are at almost 22 minutes now. Okay, I've said my piece, and there's that number of piece, 22. Expectation on number 28, waiting for something. So it's waiting to be empowered, waiting for something to complete, because 28 also equals 10. Boy, they're just flying out. Where'd that card go? Okay. Ugh, sorry, it's under my chair. Flying out today. 28, it's like the things that create a balance. Ooh, legacy. Wow. I've never had so many cards jump out today, guys. They're literally throwing them at me. Okay, so let's see what this is about. These two came out. Oh, 3, psychic downloads. Enlightenment, guys, right off the bat. And I was going to say, I want a final outcome, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'll take the final outcome from here. Anyways, so let me get started. Expectation, waiting for something to end. So it gives a sense of some kind of time limit. The clock is ticking. Or there's some kind of countdown. Okay, they're making me look at, so you can move forward. Somebody's waiting to move forward. They're making me look at this castle. There's a point. There is a point. Okay, so you're waiting to find what is the meaning of life. Okay, what is the point? You're waiting to find out what is your power? What is your superpower? Let's clarify expectation, please. Okay, and then immediately next to that, we have the main male, and he's reversed. So you recognize that it's not having a love relationship that is important. It's something else. There is a possibility, too, that those of you are having negative effects, that the main male, it's reversed here. So it's almost like they don't care. It could be thoughtless actions and thoughtless words, or they don't even care if they're helping you out or backing you up. Clarify expectation, please. And then poverty. So it looks like this is the main theme. I'm not even really looking at the other cards. We're taking it one step at a time. Poverty is about barely being able to meet your basic needs. So we have a 10, a 1, and a 10. So it almost feels like something is about to come full circle. You realize that you don't need anybody and you're not going to wait on a man. Okay, for some of you guys, you're getting crumbs. You're not really getting anything out of this relationship. Ooh, you're waiting for a burden to be lifted. So somebody, Saturn and Sagittarius, your hope is limited. Ooh, damn. I love that. Oh, love that, love that, love that. Beautiful, fucking beautiful. And poverty, barely being able to meet your basic needs. It could be bankrupt. So somebody could be feeling like they're out of time or out of money. The jig is up. You've reached the deadline. So somebody's reached the deadline, or there was some kind of limit, or somebody's gone beyond the limit. They've crossed the line. Ooh. Somebody's crossed the line here. So this almost gives a feel. I just heard destitute. So that's a sense of desperation. Like, oh my God, it's really come to this. And now they're making me look at the rat. Rat. And I'm hearing weasel also. So for some of you guys, you're probably in the middle of leaving somebody. Okay, there's 10 of Wands is about being oppressed. It's also about being obligated, restricted, a burden. So it feels like this burden is being lifted. This person left you with nothing. They took all your time. They took all your energy. They're a consumer. Okay, succubitch energy. They sucked the life out of you. Okay, it was really a burden, and it was really just a matter of time before you could get away and have some quiet and have some peace. We got here 3 of Cups and the World. So 3 of Cups can be about interference, but it can also be about a private party. You know, 2 to 3 people, small gathering, small barbecue, maybe going out for drinks. It can be a meeting. Celebrating a meeting. Mercury and Cancer. Sensitive to what other people think. At first, you were worried about the relationship. Being sensitive to what somebody thinks, the Mercury and Cancer, it can be like you may have been letting somebody slide because you love them. Or you could have had to depend on them for something. And then the World comes in. So this is a 3-3. A sudden knowledge and a celebration and a joy as things come together. I'm pretty sure I told you that these were the numbers that were prevalent this weekend. Beautiful, beautiful numbers. So it's kind of like you're waiting. Yeah, I want to say to find your divine purpose. Okay, so you're realizing what your superpower is. It's finally come together. It's time to throw a party. Okay, because the world is a culmination of all things. I see 3-3, so it's like a culmination of information. Yeah, you finally put it together. Okay, so these other cards. Hierophant. 4 Swords and Ace of Cups. Some of you guys have recently learned that you had to take a vacation, that you had to talk yourself down in order to silence the fears. Wanna get away, get away. Yeah, taking a break from a relationship possibly, or from a marriage because you love yourself. Okay, this is exasperated. I'm exhausted, I'm exasperated. I need to get away. Hierophant is about traditions and commitments. It's paradigms and beliefs that control big groups of people. Okay, but I say traditions are great and all that, but if it's used to control people, that's abuse of power. Hierophant is also representative of Taurus, so this can be stubborn, this can be teachers, this can be when Uranus goes direct, you might put it together. Or you need to make it a point of meditating every day, tapping in. So it feels like making a habit out of clearing the negative energies every day with a few minutes of silence, okay, in order to love yourself. Because Ace of Cups is the ultimate love, right? I love you, and yes, we're married, but I love myself more. The things you were bullied into, you're now getting a break. Give me a break, give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. It's also seclusion. Being at peace with just loving yourself. So some of you guys are having a beautiful day with the partner, or you're in the middle of releasing a marriage. A contract is ended. A karmic contract is ended. That would be the Capricorn. Escaping a marriage because you love yourself, or escaping a commitment. Stepping out of the comfort zone. Stepping out of the comfort zone, silencing your fears because you know this is a direction that you're supposed to go. Ace of Cups is a new beginning, so this could be a new love. A new kind of grounding and peace. Okay, so let's clarify this main male here. Hermit. Well, somebody's spinning. They could be talking out. They could have talked it out loud, or they could have kind of caved away. This can also be Virgo. Yeah, the Hermit is Virgo energy, even though it's a number 9. So it's like a purge. Somebody's spinning, and they're trying to master themselves. They're going down to the depths of the underworld. Okay. Now I'm not sure who it is. Could be the main male, because it is clarifying the main male, but it could be you spinning about the main male because they're no longer present. Goals. Mars and Aries. This is goals. It's planning. It's a portal. It's 2 of Wands is also 11. Okay, so this is a portal for goals. Taking action and going after what you want. Okay, so that speaks about creating a strategy or a decision for how to cope with something. Okay, clarify poverty. She left me. She left me without nothing. So it's kind of basket case energy. Or it's needing to be alone because you just exited an important stage in your life. Okay, so I was clarifying poverty, but I don't have space. Let's try to move these down so I can be clear about this. Okay, 37. Completion of a cycle of being destitute or feeling like you don't have anything or feeling worthless because of a rat. Okay, clarifying that, we have the Magician, King of Cups, 7 of Swords, and Ace of Swords. Okay, so Magician is as above, so below. A lot of times when you feel poor, it reflects outside because you're a creator. Okay, the Magician is the creator. This is the manifester. King of Cups is the considerer of emotions, where there's this magnetic energy flowing just beneath the surface. Their heart beats for you. But it can also speak of cheating, lying, deception, addictions and obsessions. So somebody can be a compulsive liar. I want to say a compulsive liar. Or you could have the narcissist transit. Yep, look, this Aquarius energy here. So irrational. because air would be rational, right? With the Aquarius, rational thought, rational and logical thought. With this deception and this lies, they're irrational. They're fooling themselves, and it's a compulsion. It's a habit. They're permanently covered with the veil. Some of it could be due to, you know, addictions like alcohol and drugs. Yeah, earlier I was getting stabbed in the back. Like, you know, Julius Caesar. So this person may try to be vengeful. They may be talking shit about you, spreading rumors, trying to turn people against you because they really want to, they're trying to destroy you. Okay, you may be recognizing this with Ace of Swords. You got two manifesting energies at the beginning and at the end. I want to say that it's not your business what other people think of you. If this is a partner that you're trying to leave, they will talk shit because they want people to be on your side. Be wary of the people that take their sides. Those are not true friends. Okay, they don't think for themselves. And recognize that, you know, whatever he thinks of you really isn't your business anymore. You're not in a relationship. They have nothing. You actually don't have anything to do with this person anymore, other than, you know, the actual division of property. That would be the last thing, right? Getting your property back and walking away and never looking back. Ace of Swords is truth and clarity and communication. You may have hated the situation you are in, and you may have accidentally, or not accidentally, you may have said, I'm miserable, or I wish things were different, or I wish things would get better, and ta-da, presto, we got the Magician and the Law of Manifestation, two manifestation energies. Okay, so this is your gold pot. Okay, it may come in disguise as a shit pot. It may feel like a lot of shit, but you manifested this. Okay, you manifested this with the Law of Attraction. This is the opportunity to get out of a toxic situation. Okay, psychic downloads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards that came out reversed together in a chunk. So when you're getting psychic downloads, that could be enlightenment too. Okay, and you could also be realizing some things, or because of this analysis paralysis, you may be having a lot of feelings and you kind of have to hide away to master your emotions for a couple of days and try to put the puzzle pieces together and make it fit. There's a puzzle. Why were you with this person? Why were you still with this person? Did you even love them? You recognize that you really weren't getting a lot, but the relationship was taking a lot from you. Okay, so this talks of relief that you've manifested. You asked for this relief. Now, anytime you ask for something, you know, you're not going to get exactly what you hope for. You're going to get exactly what you need. So you needed this, and you asked for it. I don't know what else to say. You manifested this situation that gave you the opportunity to break free of sucky, bitching, vampire energy. Okay? Because it was stealing your energy and you weren't able to manifest. That's why it took you so long to get to this point. But you're purging this. You're going to purge this. You're going to put this right out. Because the second that you got this break, that you got this relief, all of a sudden you were happy. Imagine that. You know, for a lot of people, karmic contracts are ending. Okay, message of concern and pathways. So it looks like in 2 to 3 days, when you can stop spinning and you're able to get a grip and be able to take care of business after you've done a lot of thinking and have come to clear, concise judgments, that decision's been made. I'm moving forward. I'm not going to stay here for longer than 2 or 3 days because I need to live. Okay. So it feels like previously you weren't really living, you were merely existing. Now, see the final outcome, bad health in the sun. I'll get to that in a second. But the sun separately means moving forward with growth. Okay, the sun is in Capricorn, so you might be surprised at how enterprising it is. Okay, I said prize twice, guys. There's a big prize involved here. I want to say a reserve, a fortune reserve. Now, this is energetic reserve, so it can be money, time, attention, focus, or love. So now that you don't have your energy being diverted, you can concentrate on yourself. So let's see. In 2 to 3 days, when you begin to master your emotions and you come out of that hiding in the cave trying to cope, you get this. You get a message of concern and a pathway. Actually, this could be happening right now too, and you could be trying to deal with it but unable to for a couple of days. Okay, so yeah, taking that vacation and taking care of yourself, for you come first. The message of concern, this could be people, you know, trying to get in contact with you. Are you okay? How you're doing? Can I help? People contacting you through social media, through the phone, sending you text messages, emails. And I want to say, even, you know, do you want me to come by? It's a declaration of concern for you. See, she's reading the letter, okay? And she's got her heart to her chest like, oh my gosh. It could also be somebody reaching out saying, you know, where are you going to go from here? Where are you going to stay? Where are you going to go? Where are you going to work? Where are you going to live? Because something definitely closed out. You may not be able to live in the same place anymore. So, you know, following the North Node, questioning yourself, the quest. What am I supposed to do? Official person. This is 22. This is a police officer. Okay, and then we have marriage. So there's something, some of you guys, you might be divorcing. You might be making a TRO, but this is legal protection, announcing a partnership, marriage. I was going to say there's one more card that would be like you're getting married. But Capricorn speaks about commitments, not necessarily in relationships, but in relation to. So official person can be a representative. It can be a police officer or military, somebody in uniform. It could be an announcer or a, did I say representative? Yeah, an official. Hold on, guys. So, yeah, it's basically like, where are you going to go? What are you going to do? I'll help you in any way you can. What do you need? It's the same thing. What do you need help with? It could be, you know, somebody could show up at your home and be like, I'm here. What do you need? Because marriage is, you know, it's contract, it's commitment, it's unions, it's promises. It's also resonating with Libra energy. Her name could be Summer. I don't know why. I'm looking at the flowers and it indicates spring, but summer popped into my head. Her name could be Summer. Something about the summer. The summer. Consumer. Anything you need, count on me, count me in. Like I was saying, it's resonating with Libra energy because 3 in the traditional deck is the Empress, which is ruled by Venus. But we just had the moon, actually the moon is in Libra right now, and the moon moves to Scorpio tomorrow. So it is about Libra. Okay, that's why I'm getting that. This could be writing something, composing something, composing yourself, or it could be about somebody promising to be at your disposal, because Libra can also be dependent. So this is somebody saying, hey, I'm here for you if you need me. Somebody in your friend circle, if you need it. 3, it can also be about traveling, right? You know, Mercury, 3rd house, Gemini. If you need, let me know if you need to run any errands. 25, high honor. Honoring you. 25 is about big changes. So this could be a friend that comes through for you. Okay, this is also a 7 card. Number 7, big changes in relationships. But this is big. So there's somebody who's coming in to help you with some big things here. Or they really love and respect you as a friend. This person is solid. So this may be happening in 2 to 3 days as soon as you're able to compose yourself. Now I want to pull clarifiers for this entire message. This is the person coming in to help. Okay, so let's clarify this helper. Oh, 3 of Hearts. Okay, so you know, so they more or less can show up with a bottle of wine and be, bitch, let's hang out, you know, forget him, fuck him. No worries, I got your back. Okay, 3 of Hearts, an intimate celebration. So somebody could be coming in kind of to help and nurture you while you're nursing your wounds. You can be down and out. With the bad health, it could be like stomach issues, could be depression, like you're sad. It's possible that you could have had some kind of injury or accident or some kind of operation. Or it could be that you were just so exhausted, you need to sleep. But it talks about being stuck at home. Some of you guys may just be like, you know, I don't want to leave home right now. This is my comfort. This is my security. I'm not interested in going anywhere. I just want to relax and take care of myself. Some of you guys could be coming down with colds and flus. For some of you guys, this could be cancer. And it's basically the fallout from constantly being on edge, from dealing with this succubus person. Okay, so you need to rest up and get back to 100% or optimal health while you're thinking. So it's like a 2 to 3 day process where you relax, where you sleep off and on, where you eat. Okay, it's just basically pampering yourself, taking care of yourself, so you can feel better physically and mentally. So what is that? Is that the moon? It's like the moon squaring the sun, yeah? Kind of feels like the moon squaring the sun. When did we have the moon squaring the sun? Well, we have the moon sextile. Oh, Saturday, the moon sextiling the sun. Okay, so this whole thing could have had you upset. I'm not sure. Okay, they're still telling me 2 to 3 days. So you were down for 2 to 3 days, no matter what. Okay, and then your friend shows up. Oh, 3, 9, 9, and Justice. Okay, so 3 of Hearts. We already covered the 3 of Hearts up here. They may, you know, you may have a couple of people visiting you. They're making me look at the rose. So these are people that are compassionate. Are you okay? I brought you some food. If you're not physically sick, like as in the cold or whatever, you know, they're coming over and hanging out. What do you need? I got you some tissues. I got you some hand sanitizer. I pre-packaged some meals. They're all in the freezer. You just have to nuke them. That kind of deal. Or I grabbed your water for you. You know, hey, while I was at the store getting water, I grabbed a bottle of wine. You want a glass of wine? Okay, 9 of Swords is Mars in Scorpio. Okay, Mars is currently in Scorpio right now. So it talks about clear action. The situation was a nightmare. I wished to get out of it a long time ago. I wish to get out of this nightmare, and now I'm genuinely happy. Okay, the truth has been revealed with the Justice, like I was saying, the Libra card. The only way things are going to be righted is if I walk away. So somebody's been wanting to get out of this, and this girlfriend who, or you know, mother, best friend, neighbor, sister, auntie, grandma, whoever it is, they're helping you out. You may have talked with them before. Okay, so this could be advice too, giving you advice that it was a nightmare situation. You're better off now. You needed to get out of it for a long time, and you realized that the love was gone a long time ago. Okay, so you wished that something was different. I did say that up here. And then we have the 9 of Hearts, which is fulfilling an old wish. And Justice, the 11 card. The truth will come out. Diplomacy and balance and partnership. Okay, partnership meaning partnering with yourself, becoming whole again. You wish you were whole again. Seven of Wands is reversed. And when I get the Seven of Wands, that is about, isn't it Mars and Leo, having to have the courage to stand up for yourself. So it speaks about always having to be defensive, always having to defend yourself. Okay, but it's reversed. Now, this asshole's gone. You don't have to constantly defend yourself. Okay, you don't have anyone that you have to stand up to. The final stand has taken place, and it's done, and it's over. Okay, and now you're in recovery. Okay, you know what's going to happen from here? Like I was saying, the final outcome, the one card, growth. Growth, expansion, grounding. Okay, getting your things in order, discipline. What did I say the Capricorn energy was? It's the Father. Discipline, discernment, commitment, and limitations. So you're committed to growth. You're definitely committed to growth once this toxic energy was gone. All right, guys. Let me pull an Archangel card because we're at 50 minutes. I know, amazing, yeah. I'm actually under an hour. I was under an hour yesterday. Oh, there we go. Now, this card has come up quite a few times. Indigo and Crystal Children. So a lot of you starseeds out there are definitely, definitely getting activated. And this involves you. Okay, so, oh, look at that. Okay, so like I was saying earlier about writing something, because we are in Libra energy, creative writing, look at that, fucking amazing. Okay, Indigo and Crystal Children, you guys are waking up to your purpose. Archangel Metatron, you have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. So you may be a starseed and your child maybe a starseed also. You will notice this when they were born. They were extremely, extremely smart, extremely conscious. They're smarter than you. And they're so young. They're only going to triple that intelligence as they learn what you learn. So you're teaching them what you're learning now. They are adding to their repertoire of healing energies. Can I notice it's pink and aqua in here? That's Libra energy, yeah, children. And then also attached to the Libra energy, Libra likes to read, Libra likes to write. So creative writing, Archangel Gabriel, make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or book. So it's encouraging you to write things down. Light workers, there is something that you're noting or writing or creating. Or this could be a way to express your emotions about what's going on. Getting it out on paper could translate to the same as talking to somebody and getting it all out. But when you don't feel like talking to somebody, you can write it down. Okay, I'm hearing Dear John. So this could be the Dear John letter. Or this could be just writing it down. I don't feel like you're going to send the letter. But it's just in an effort to get it out. It's like, it's a proxy for getting to say all the things that you never said to this person. Okay. And the last card, Compassion, Archangel Zadkiel. Soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. So I want to tell you, a lot of people, like I said, closing out karmic contracts and accepting that your contract is over. You achieved your purpose with this person, and now you're meant to go in a new cycle, okay, and to work on and nurture and love yourself, and the person that you're destined to be with will come along, okay, but you can't be looking for them. You have to make sure that you love number one first, right? Always a theme. Okay, so one card from the Hawaiian Healings Intentions deck. This one, please, Spirit. Okay. My third spin in the deck, they said, nope, not from that deck. Okay. So we will move on to, it's funny because in that particular deck, I'm missing one card that's in here. So I'd probably crack up if it came out. And it's happened one time where I shuffled that other deck like 4 times and I couldn't get a card out, and I shuffled this one and the one card that was missing came flying out just like that. Okay, so we shall see what, Hawaiian healing intentions and of heaven ascending on earth. Let's see what they say. Hu'ina ala nui, crossroads. When you reach a crossroad, allow the universe to guide you in the right direction. Have faith and recognize that the power within you, to walk in divine order. Okay, so this says this is destined to happen. Okay, that karmic contract is definitely close. Now you just have to tie up the loose ends. Mo'olelo, legend. Always listen to your heart and soul. Follow your personal dreams. Find the beauty within yourself and allow your spirit to flourish. Your courage will help others to move forward with confidence. This is how legends were born. Okay, so like it says, you're an influence on others. Your courage will help others to move forward. That is what teachers do. Okay. All part of your destiny. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. Love you. Take care. I just saw 5555. Aloha.